How long have you got? 2 minutes? Let's go! One of the most heroic formative episodes in the era of globalization is the Age of Discovery. This period began in 1415 with the conquest of Ceuta, a Muslim outpost in North Africa by Prince Henry of Portugal. The triumph at Ceuta was an extension of the centuries-long religious war called the Reconquista, but it would have a far greater significance than the never-ending violence between Christians and Muslims. Prince Henry, the Navigator as he came to be called, was fascinated by the trading networks crisscrossing Africa and struck upon a brilliant idea to propel Portugal to untold wealth by circumventing its Muslim enemies and reaching Asia to trade directly with its civilizations. As a true Renaissance man, Henry's method of achieving this aim was to bring together elite intellectuals in the fields of scientific geography, instrumentation, ship design, and exploration, and use them to push the bounds of knowledge beyond the limits of medieval superstition. By Prince Henry's death in 1455, the dream was still unrealized, but the Frau Moro map shows the great definition of geographical awareness that had been achieved by that point. Still, it was only in 1488 that Portuguese navigator Bartolomeu Diaz found the limits of the African continent and made the realization of Prince Henry's dream an imminent reality. However, in 1492, a navigator scorned by Portugal would reveal a completely new world of possibilities. Christopher Columbus's discovery of America by sailing westward greatly intensified the excitement in Europe about a new era of navigation and global trade. Portugal, for its part, redoubled its efforts, and the payoff came in 1498 when Vasco da Gama reached India, initiating a near monopoly and mercantile riches for those who survived the daunting long-distance voyages the Age of Discovery demanded. No greater voyage than that of the crew of Ferdinand Magellan from 1519 to 1522 is to be found in this age of exploration unmatched in all human history until the space age. Magellan's circumnavigation of the entire world, including an unbelievably tortuous crossing of the Pacific, demonstrated the true vastness of the Earth to a culture that was only just becoming worthy of expanding into it. By the time the swashbuckling Englishman Sir Francis Drake had duplicated the feat from 1577 to 1580, little remained undiscovered about the continental outlines of the world. Colonization efforts and great imperial contests were soon to follow that would determine the shape of the world we live in.